Welcome back, everybody. Question 3 asks us, at what distances is it going to be best to use P&G taxi? What I've done was I have graphed the charges, these straight lines, and if you need some revision on this, please go to the video lesson on graphing the linear graph from the equation to graph the line. It's on your website. A couple before, again, it says linear graphs, creating the graph from the equation. Have a look at that if you need. So we know P&G, their fixed charge was $2. And we can see here on the y-axis, here's our cost in dollars. So I'm going up by twos, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So P&G's cost was $2 fixed. And when I'm graphing these points, it's a good idea to try to find a point that's at the intersection of the background grid. It makes it much easier. And also, if you pick a point that's a little bit farther away from 0, 0, you're going to find the accuracy of your graph gets a lot better. So what I did was, when I drove a distance of 40 kilometers, the charge was exactly 28. Now that point, 40, 28, is easy to graph accurately. For some of these are a little tougher since they're, 10 kilometers was a charge of 8 and change, so it's tough to get that accurate. But by that one, I could then connect this point with that one and have my charge for P&G taxi be very, very accurate. All right, so also now I've graphed the charges for Fred's taxi. Now Fred's taxi had a fixed charge of $5. That's pretty easy to get between 4 and 6. Right in the middle, 5 is pretty easy to get. And also for Fred's taxi, 10 kilometers was $10. That was very easy to graph accurately. So connecting those two, I got my line for Fred's taxi. And we notice they cross. So that's going to come in handy to answer this question, at what distances is P&G a better deal? Well, if you want to use your GeoGebra, you can create that spreadsheet or add to the spreadsheet a distance of 20 kilometers. And what we see is that Fred's and P&G both charge $15 when the distance is 20 kilometers. And that makes sense here because at 20 kilometers, we see that is exactly between 10 and 20, which is 15. So that makes sense. Now, if you are going less than 20 kilometers, we see P&G's line is below Fred's. So the answer for question 3, as long as we are driving less than 20 kilometers, as long as you're going less than 20 kilometers, P&G is the cheapest. And that answers for us question 3.